Welcome to the spoken tutorial on do while loop in Java. In this tutorial, you will learn about the do while loop and how to use it. For this tutorial, we are using Ubuntu 11.10, JDK 1.6 and Eclipse 3.7. To follow this tutorial, you must have knowledge of while loop in Java. If not, for relevant tutorials, please visit our website as shown. Here is a structure of a do while loop. Notice that it is similar to a while loop. It has two parts. The first is a loop running condition and the second is a loop variable. The only difference is that the condition is written after the do block, and so the condition is checked after the execution of statements inside the do block. Now let us see an example. Switch to Eclipse. Here we have the Eclipse IDE and the skeleton required for the rest of the code. We have created a class doWhileDemo and added the main method to it. We are going to print the numbers from 1 to 10 using a do while loop. Type int n equal to 1. N is going to be the loop variable. Then type do open and close braces. Inside the braces, system.out.println n. We shall print the value of n and then increment it. N equal to n plus 1. And we do this as long as n is less than or equal to 10. So outside the braces, type while in parenthesis n less than or equal to 10 and close the do while using a semicolon. Let us see the code in action. Save and run. We see that the numbers from 1 to 10 are printed. Now let us understand how the code is executed. First, the value 1 is printed and then n becomes 2 and then the condition is checked. Since it is true, again 2 is printed, n becomes 3 and so on till all the 10 numbers are printed and the value of n becomes 11. When n is equal to 11, the condition fails and the loop stops. Now let us print numbers from 50 to 40 in decreasing order. So we start with 50. So change n equal to 1 to n equal to 50. Since we are looping from a bigger number to a smaller number, we decrement the loop variable. So change n equal to n plus 1 to n equal to n minus 1. We loop as long as n is greater than or equal to 40. So change the condition to n greater than equal to 40. Let us look at the output. Save and run. As we can see, the numbers from 50 to 40 are printed. Now let us try a different logic using the do while loop. Given a number, we shall find out if it is a perfect square or not. First, clear the main method and then type int n equal to 25. We shall see if the value in n is a perfect square or not. Then type int x equal to 0. We shall use x to store the square root of the number if it is a perfect square. Then type do open and close braces. Inside the braces, x equal to x plus 1 and outside the braces while in parenthesis x into x is less than n, and close the do while using a semicolon. So as long as x into x is less than n, we keep incrementing the value of x. So when the loop stops, the reverse of this condition will be true, which means either x into x must be equal to n or it must be greater than n. If x into x is equal to n, the number is a perfect square. If it is not equal to n, the number is not a perfect square. So finally, we print the condition. System.out.ln x into x equal to n. Let us see the code in action. Save and run. As we can see, the output is true. Let us try with another perfect square. Change n equal to 25 to n equal to 49. Save and run. We see that we get a true again. Let us try with a number which is not a perfect square. Change 49 to 23. Save and run. And we get a false as expected. Now let us see what happens when the value of n is 0. Change n equal to 23 to n equal to 0. Since 0 is not a natural number, we must get a false. Let us run the code. Save and run. We see that we get false as expected. This happens because even before the condition x into x is less than n is checked, the value of x is incremented and it becomes 1. The loop condition fails and the loop does not run. This way, by using a do while loop, we make sure that 0 is not considered as a perfect square. This way, a do while loop is used for solving a range of problems, especially when the loop must run at least once. This brings us to the end of the tutorial. In this tutorial, we have learnt about the do while loop and how to use it. As an assignment for this tutorial, solve the following problem. Given a binary number, find out its decimal equivalent. To know more about the Spoken Tutorial project, watch the video available at the following link. It summarizes the Spoken Tutorial project. If you do not have good bandwidth, you can download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial project team conducts workshops using Spoken Tutorials, gives certificates to those who pass an online test. For more details, please write to contact@spoken-tutorial.org. The Spoken Tutorial project is a part of the Talk to a Teacher project. It is supported by the National Mission on Education through ICT MHRD, Government of India. More information on this mission is available at the following link. This tutorial has been contributed by Talent Sprint. Thanks for joining.